Evolutionary Outlook on Life by Swami Ramanand. Chapter 2, Evolution. We are all marching on. It is the spontaneous flow of the consciousness of the Master of Evolution which is taking us onward towards the superhuman heights. This flow has brought us to the human level and awakened us to the possibility of conscious self-endeavor for evolution. Unconsciously have we drifted from the elemental stage onwards. That evolutionary force has not left us now. It is taking us ahead in spite of ourselves. By our follies we can only stem the current for a while, but not forever. By our self-effort we can move along the current. We are, as it were, in a stream. It is flowing at its own rate. One who lets himself go in the current is taken along down the current at the speed of the stream. One who swims along the current can move down faster. One who swims against the current can keep himself stationary for a while. Yes, for a while only, for the stream of evolution is flowing with infinite force. No man or God can counter it for any appreciable length of time. We must fulfill our destiny one day, sooner or later. We are not allowed to escape it. Different levels of evolutionary process are visible around us. There are elements, plants, animals, and human beings. And in every one of these groups, individuals are at countless different stages. We are concerned more with the human society. There are those who have entered the human form only recently. They are like children, having very little experience, even though in aged bodies. There are others, apparently children, young in years, but in reality old in evolution. We have our spiritual ages. They count in evolution, not the physical ones. We have to gather all types of experience. Through honor and dishonor, good and evil, and joy and suffering, we must pass. We have to taste the bitter cup of pollution to know purity. Many a clime and culture we have to live in before we are qualified to pass on. And rung by rung, we have to mount this great ladder of evolution. Therefore look down upon no one. Hatred is ignorance. Who knows, we may have to occupy tomorrow the place we're hating today. Those below us are our younger brethren, even these animals and plants. They deserve compassion. Let us help them in their journey, if we can. Everybody looks out from where he stands. We stand at different levels and therefore see differently. No wonder that our vision and our values vary a good deal. We cannot all agree. We are not meant to agree one and all. Therefore, accept differences cheerfully. It is unwise to force your views on others. Let everybody sincerely live out his life. Let him try to fulfill the duty of his station in society. That is the path of his evolution. There is no scope for disappointment. What if our feet are heavy with mire today? Little by little we have mounted, and little by little we shall mount. What we lack today will develop in due course. The gracious Lord holds us in his loving arms. He is taking us ahead. Why be disappointed? Why feel impatient? Impatience for what? To realize your destiny? That is guaranteed and will come in due course. You cannot storm your way. Let things take their time. Make effort patiently, steadily, and with firm faith in the final fulfillment. No impatience. It kills endeavor. One loses grace by losing patience. The physical body is not the end of life. It is just a link in the long chain of lives. What we learn in the present lifetime is carried forward to the future. We have a current account. We thus grow on and on without a break. Death is just a drop scene where activity goes on at the back. We have infinite existence before us. Why should we be impatient? Should we be impatient for the fear of passing on to subhuman levels of existence after our death? No. To subhuman levels we cannot pass. We have to go ahead. Cast off this fear. We have not a tyrant above our heads, but the gracious Master. From life to greater life, we will grow. From light to greater light, and from strength to greater strength, we must proceed till we pass into the sublime light of divinity. We are the sons of divinity. The transcendental is our inherent right. We are irresistibly driven to it in spite of ourselves. It is insured. Fear not on that account. Make self-endeavor for evolution. By all means, do what you can. But forget not the Lord who is taking you ahead. His effort is infinitely more telling than yours can be. Align yourself with him. That is the best you can do. Put yourself in his service. Open yourself up to him. That is the wisest course. It is arduous and vain to think of carving out a way of your own. Endeavor, but do not lose a sense of proportion. Do not close down your vision and lose the larger vision of evolution, as it is going on everywhere. Do not forget the Lord toiling in all forms and in all ways to take us all ahead. Forget not that life is integral, and you cannot cut yourself away. Fear not. Fear neither evil nor pain. Understand everything. Understand what place it has in evolution. Things come and pass away playing their part. They have a part to play. That's why they come. They shall not quit till the part is played, and they will not stay after it has been done. Such is the law of evolutionary necessity. Be not impatient, therefore. Be not idle either, for by lying on your oars you will but prolong your journey. That is unbecoming. You must be up and doing. Evil you shall not willfully pursue. One who understands that it has to be transcended cannot afford to do it. Fear not. When suffering comes, know that a messenger from the Master of Evolution is knocking at your door. He has a message from the beloved Master. Receive it well. It may be a message of strength and balance. It may be a lesson of sympathy, service, and love. When the storm is raging high, when the clouds and thunders are upon you, remember that the beloved Master is behind this drama. He wants to awaken the consciousness of his presence in you. He is out to teach you faith and surrender. Precious, very precious. So be not terrified. Recognize him. When evil strikes and hurts you, when you are all but lost, know that the Master is with you. He is asking you to look up and beyond. He is asking you to purge yourself in order to become inviolable. Purge yourself of evil and fear. That again is an invaluable lesson. Learn it, and such a situation will no longer be repeated. Protest not. Lament not for your wounds when wounded. It is the master knife which has struck. Kiss them. They are to heal you of your deeper wounds of egotism and malice which are festering deep within you. You knew them not. The Master knew, and he would see you healed. It is his grace indeed. That's a tough journey, you may say, and not just one indeed. Admit it, there is no help. But it is so interesting. It is no longer so tough either, when you can feel his loving breath upon you. You forget all troubles when you can respond to his gracious touch. Life becomes actually a perpetual victory, a joyous experience, when you know that you are in his lap. It is no use pondering. The solution of all problems lies in marching on. Tearing makes the feet all the more heavy. March on. Accept fully where you stand. Accept that you are at an intermediate stage of evolution. There is weakness as also strength in you. There is lust, anger, greed, and malice in you. There may be a lot more of dross in you which is invisible today. Accept it all cheerfully and bravely. It is natural that all this should be there at this stage of evolution. You're not a master yet. It has to be worked out, and that will take time. It should be no cause for worry. This is the natural course of evolution. As with others, so it is with you. As a seedling cannot in a day grow into a skyscraper, so a man cannot attain to divinity in a trice. It must take time. Stand the stinking smell of your filth patiently. It measures the height of your future purity. View your weaknesses courageously, for they are your strengths in the becoming. Your lust is your future love, and your greed, your future munificence. These will all undergo total transformation in the course of evolution. Keep this knowledge of evolution with you. Apply wherever you go and in all spheres. It is the key to the right outlook on life. It will make life livable and fruitful. It will gradually make it joyful. In due course, it will make it blissful. Jai Shri Ram.